Okay, hello Divine Feminines, how are you? And let's do a quick reading just to see what is going on and how these energies are shifting. Mars moving into Cancer, Venus in the South Node are conjunct with the Moon. You have Squirrel, believe in yourself. He has Lion, generous of spirit. Ooh, I like it. Fox, think on your feet. So we have 5-7, 3-7, 2-7, and the bottom of the deck, our Panther friend is back again. Reclaim your power. And I feel like the feminines are feeling powerful in a lot of ways. I get this interesting black and white energy, so we're going to use this deck. And this line's kind of throwing me off here. Okay. Let's use the black and white cards and get a quick feeling on what's going on. 8 of Cups. Earth Mother. Earth Mother. 8 of Wands. 8 of Cups. Oh, wow. And I also did say this was kind of throwing me off, but it's that. Oh my God. You guys, we've had all 8 so far. 8 of Cups and 8 of Wands and 8 of Pentacles. That's crazy. The Lion always has the infinity sign. Okay. Wow. Temperance. Really interesting. World universe is called in this deck. The Queen of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. Oh my gosh. The Hanged Man. Justice. Reversed. Wow. I really want that to be upright. Oh, I see what they're saying. So, 4 major arcana. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, the Lovers, 5. The Fool, which is the Unicorn, and again, the Panther. Queen of Swords. Okay. Moon, 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, 2 of Wands, Hermit. Wow. Such interesting energies here. The question seems to be 4 of Wands with the Lovers and the Fool, and wow. 7 of Swords came up in this position yesterday in reverse, or over here, one of those two. Hanged Man with Justice. Just doesn't know how to make this right. Silence is easier. I do tell my friends about when we're together. I wish I were braver. Do you see? The very first thing I said was about the Lion throwing me off. How could you want me? Why do you even like me? I'm really glad all the bold ones are coming out. Sometimes I think you're talking to me. I miss your touch. Serious. And I miss your laugh. And I miss your smell. Those always come out together. You're on his mind. 2 joining together. 7 law of prosperity. I feel stupid for running. Yeah, he feels stupid for running. That's what he feels. He feels stupid for running. And he cannot outrun it's like a haunting. And I know that sounds weird. It's almost like that unicorn is like a ghost unicorn, and I don't really know how to say that otherwise. But it's like, you see how we have the moon with the crescent moon, and that has Mars in it? I think that's the glyph for the moon, actually. But it's making me feel this Mars energy, and then we have the moon, and it's like, it's so weird. It's like, can I come back and do this all over again? And can you, like, can we start again? Talking. Healing heart. Interesting chaser. Coffee cup. Paradise. Dragonfly. Girl talk. Butterfly. It's obviously talking about you. Karmic. Mask. Kisses. Keys on a ring. You figured out something happened. Karmic did something. Sabotagey. Something happened. And he figured it out. Something changed. I can tell you that much. You may have thought he changed. And I'm not saying he didn't do what you thought he did. Like, if he ghosted you, or if he like had made promises and then all of a sudden was like, no, I don't want that, or just like pretended like he didn't. I'm not saying, but like, I'm not gaslighting you, that's for sure. But there may be more to this story than you realize. She may have done it without his knowledge. Now, she may have done it with his knowledge. That is like inconclusive here, it feels like. But whatever happened, I get the feeling like she was pretending to be him, or there was some kind of, I don't want to say catfishing, but it's like, I think I've said this once before a long time ago because it feels familiar. And it's like, I can't even really tell you how much it's like he has somehow felt like he has needed to please her. And if you ask him, he'd be like, no. But then you look at what he's doing, and it's a yes. My intentions can be selfish. I don't feel ready. Don't trust me. I feel like this is gonna scare you. You feel my creativity. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm scared you're moving on. I'm not ready. For those of you where he did something, created something, did any kind of like public display, changed profile, whatever it is, he did something that was clearly like for you, or reflect like you were acting as his muse, or he was inspired by you. I feel like this really irritated her, if that's a situation for you. I notice I always breathe like that when I'm trying to like transmute really dense negative energy. So he's realized that since he left your like energy sphere and went to a different energy sphere, it's not the same. Like, being in your energy sphere, and I'm not saying like you're the reason, it's just, it feels different to be in your energy versus someone else's. And it's especially about, you know, when things feel aligned and you feel in flow and you feel creative and you have all this energy, it's just like so good. And I feel like he tried to get that in a lot of different places from a lot of different things, but he couldn't. So again, we have the mask, and then we have it with paradise. And the heart with the key is in reverse, sword and the rose, wedding rings, ascending, and the snake. these cards aren't my favorite, I'm not gonna lie, but they give some things that no other cards give. And that he can see your transformation really clearly. And he can see like the lack of transformation in the karmic. And I actually even think he may have like this literally says, fleeting triggers turmoil, resentment lessens letting go, and loving you. And I actually feel like there may have been like multiple chances for things to try to get better, to reconcile. And you know, like when I get this looping feeling of like, it's kind of from the moon energy. It's like a toxic feminine energy. Not that the moon is toxic femininity, but it's like, you know, when you're in a relationship with someone and you're struggling so hard to like get the love that you want. And like the more you try, it could be through like over giving, and it even could be through fighting. Like sometimes it's a weird like back and forth between those two things, and you just can't, it never comes. And maybe you've had some revelations about him regarding this, and maybe you've had other revelations about like the way that you try to get validation, and he's seen this in the karmic. It's like, for some, not all, I think the karmic could either be, like if this isn't their spouse, they could be married to somebody else or in another relationship, or they could be having like multiple relationships, the karmic female, and just can't, you know, it's so hard because there's so many different scenarios, and I hate doing scenarios, but I have to kind of put it in a context of like the way that you felt and the healing that you did and the journey that you took. He also has to go on that same journey in his own different way. And like just when you use that mirror, right, of him, he will use mirrors as well. And I get the sense that you both have, I don't know exactly why, except I do feel this like looping energy that it's like, for those of you, there's been time passed. I think there's been like a mutual recognition that you both still hold on to some hope. You and your loved ones are safe. Meditate and contemplate. Time to take action. Adjustments required. Show the world the real you. Have faith in your dreams. Expect powerful change. Look at the bigger picture. Very close to achieving your goals. Step out of your comfort zone and be bold. Make the first move. Nothing will come of this situation. Take time and breathe out. A fiery climax approaches. So we haven't had like much of the winning energy in a while, and I get the feeling that he is at this place, or he's coming to it very soon, that he doesn't care anymore what happens. And I think I said this for the feminine like a couple readings ago. I don't know. Like there's some kind of rejection healing that's gone on or is going on, where it's just like there's a period of time that has passed. There is still hope, even though it seems like there shouldn't be, and there is this desire to express, even though there's been a lot of fear around that. The fear of rejection, the fear of being like it being unrequited, the fear of you being like angry and not receptive. There's a bunch of different things here, but I get this sense that the shift in Pluto especially has changed some things. It's just like the only way I can say it is like I'd rather live a real life that maybe has some disappointments and bad things where I can be authentic than live this fake life that's all full of like fake wins or fake happiness or fake, like there's something here about real versus masked fakeness. And I remember a period of time, and I want to say it was around February or March or somewhere in there, but that we went through this whole thing of him taking off the mask, being authentic, and like there was a whole awakening around it. I think he had to make some changes in his life that required even more time. It's like you may have really strongly felt, because I'm feeling this now, that you two would like, you should have come back together. And like I remember that whole period of time. I don't remember when it was, but like I would get the coffee cup every single reading. I was like, there's the coffee cup. And some of you may have come back together and had like a casual date or interaction or whatever, but this for me is that I think he tried to like set boundaries with the karmic, treat the karmic like the relationship he actually wanted. I'm sorry if that's triggering to hear. Like I feel like he was, this is very triggering, so I'll wave my hand in front of the camera when I'm done talking about it if you don't want to hear karmic stuff, okay? What I really, really strongly feel, and I don't think I've ever said this in a relationship before, is that he attempted to try to make the karmic relationship into the relationship he actually wanted, like a real, legitimate, loving relationship, and it couldn't. And I think one of the reasons that it couldn't or hasn't been able to is because she couldn't really accept him with his mask off, or accept the real him, the one that you always saw from the beginning. And he finally, I think that's why I'm getting that infinity sign, is that it came all the way back around full circle. Okay, so there has been a really big education here for him about something very strong, and I think it's the feminine energy. Like I think it's his own feminine energy, which is sort of like I don't think it's done all the way, but I think he's like understanding you so much more. Pleiades, double mission. Yeah, I said that yesterday. I think that was the title of the one I posted this morning. It's like, you have transformation over transformation, by the way, double death. It's like he definitely has come to a new understanding. I always get a hair. That just messes with me. See? Don't dim your light to fit in. This is what I feel like. I feel like he tried to shine his light a little bit, and it wasn't accepted. And this gave him really deep insight. And I know that sounds weird. Your guidance is divinely guided. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. That's you. Council of Light, no. See, the no is on the transformation. That's crazy. Birthing a new age. Mirror, yep, that's you. Awakening. Star Mother. I know it sounds weird to use that word mother. Share your voice. It's like he's seeing you as nurturing his inner child and this part of him, this emotional part of him that wants healing. It's really beautiful, actually. This is energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration, and then warrior woman. I just feel like he's really impressed with something. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely something. Who or what is triggering you? Birthing new creations, dream a new world into being. It's really strange because, you know, the divine masculine is master of the physical realm, but I feel like he's right now looking around at the physical realm and being like, I wish this physical realm was more spiritual. Where is my spiritual daddy? I mean, it's really cute and all, I know, but this is what I'm feeling. It's like, he's like, you know who could make this place better? My divine feminine. And I don't say that stuff very often. And he's just like, there is a part of him that's worried that this won't ever really come together the way, partially possibly because of decisions that have already been made, and partially because of there may be things that are impractical, you know. The Four of Wands, for me, it's a very practical card. It's about stability, but it's about spiritual stability in a lot of ways. And I don't think I think this may be the shadow that he's starting to look at here with these three cards. Like, if he's an anxious avoidant or fearful, dismissive avoidant, then he could be really looking at his avoidant tendencies and his commitment phobia, or the way that, like, maybe he can go into commitments, but he can't really, like, offer his, like, unmasked self. Okay, we got expect a miracle with the baby on this inner child and the mother. It's crazy, right? Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get fresh air. Sacred space. For me, like, this summer has, like, the more I've been outside, the better I feel. And I don't really love the outside. Sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Read on Sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest clear intentions into reality. So all these advice cards, you can just call them in and breathe them in, invite them to work in your space, to attune you to whatever frequencies you need. Hematite, grounding, beautiful. Rhodochrosite, acceptance, beautiful. Fire agate, creativity. And we get ruby, shine again. And we get selenite with spiritual awakening. That's a beautiful, we'll put the selenite right here. And then a few messages. We're just going to make it short today. I hope this helps you. I thought it was a really beautiful message, actually, different than what we've been having for a while. From his part. Oh, he misses you physically. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Embrace through each other you find the missing pieces. Look inside yourself. You may feel him really trying to connect to you in the heart space, because I can feel, like, my heart space tingling right now. Examine what's causing you to feel this way. And you may soon get communication. I'm thinking of you at this very moment. A message for you. Your love fills me with light, and I love you. Playfulness, balance, and sexual union and friendship. It's like he wants, like, a whole picture. He wants, like, he misses your playfulness, he misses the way that you smell and your laugh, and he misses the physicality, but he also misses being in that beautiful energy field and feeling that a spiritual high vibration, and that light, and you know, the way that you two just make that heart shape when your beaks come together. All right. Thanks for being here. Bye.